What's up YouTube? In today's video, I'll be showing you how to connect the DSLR camera to the iPad for your photo booth. It is super easy, and to do the connection, you really only need three things. You need the iPad itself, the camera, and the connecting cable. In this case, it is the USB-C. Now, let's check out my setup. I have the iPad 9th generation, and I also have the Canon R100. Now, I'm someone who originally was only doing iPad booths and recently made the switch over to a DSLR booth. And this came heavily recommended. I personally love it. I see why it is a staple in the photo booth community. And for the price, you really cannot go wrong. If you want to get one yourself, or if you don't know which one to get, this is what I recommend. If you go to the description of the video, you'll find the link for it there. So, what you'll see here is my iPad software is using the front camera right now. So we want to connect it. Now, like I mentioned, it's super easy, and all you have to do is connect, boom, boom, and we're good. However, because we are doing photo booths, we don't want our iPad to die, and we don't want our camera to die. So that's where this comes in, this 5-in-1 adapter. This is the one I personally use, and this helps make sure that I can establish the connection between the iPad and camera while also being able to power the iPad. This comes super handy for those long events because you never want to risk anyone not being able to take their photos because your iPad it goes low battery or it actually dies. Super unprofessional and not great for the customer experience. So this one is my favorite, and what I like about it is it has like USB, USB-C, SD card, lightning cable. It has all of those, and it even has uh, the different types of cables here to actually connect to the iPad, which is crucial because in case you need to upgrade, you won't have to buy something new. So, like I mentioned, we're going to be using this, and first thing we're going to do is plug the lightning cable into the iPad itself. Okay, so that is established. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to connect the camera. So first, we turn the camera on. Then you want to go to the side here because this is where you're going to plug in the USB-C. And before we do that, you'll notice that it says the front camera here. We want this to say R100. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug in the USB-C into the camera, and then we're going to plug it in to the USB-C right here. And when you see this screen, that's how you know that it's connected. Now, for the sake of the video, what we're going to do is we're going to do that again. I'm going to unplug it and plug it in again. See that screen right there? That's how you know it's connected. And now, on my software, you'll also see that the camera is the R100. So now, as I move the camera around, that's what's being used. And it's really that easy. So, another secret I'll tell you guys of what I do is I use a dummy battery. This right here is super important. Remember how we talked about you need to make sure your iPad is getting charged in case you're at a long event because you don't want it to die, or else you'll have to waste time and people won't be able to take photos, and that impacts the quality of your business. Well, same thing for the camera. It has a battery as well, and you want to make sure that it stays powered and it doesn't actually die as well. So that's why I got this. It plugs into the Canon just like a normal battery, but the difference is it's powered by USB-C. So if you just connect it to a power source, then your camera will never die and it will be on for the duration of the event as long as it's in a power source and plugged in. Now, if you want to get yourself this dummy battery right here, it is such an amazing investment and well worth it. And it's under $40. The link for it is in my description, just as the link for the 5-in-1 adapter is in my description as well. I would highly recommend getting the battery, the adapter, as well as the Canon R100. And again, if you want all three of those things, the links for those are in my description. So that's it for the video. If you want to give it a like, if you want to hit the subscribe button, I'll greatly appreciate it because we will be doing videos like this regularly about the photo booth business, how-to tutorials. So if you are learning and new to the industry like I was, this is going to be the page for you. Take care.